let's look back at all the seasons. I mean, Mellie's character and Jake's character too was met with some opposition because they're sort of viewed as this barrier to Olivia and Fitz, like having this happily ever after. And both have sort of, they've had a transformation, like the audience is sort of rooting for them now. It's like, we want...
Are you sure?
Yes. I think. But talk about that, like, getting people on your side.
I think it's just the gift of the writing. Like it was never more beautifully, perfectly displayed for me than in the lawn chair, the episode of the lawn chair, that she could take an issue so close to so many of our hearts and tell both sides of it. Whatever side she was on, she told both sides of it with such grace and equanimity. And I feel like that's sort of what she's done for us. Like, she tells the story in different little parts, and sometimes she's telling the beautiful love between these guys, and sometimes she'll tell the pain under Mellie, and she'll just give such relatable, true human experience to each moment that it sort of lets you in on the ride. And it's like anything, when you know someone, or you know something, when you're really looking at someone, everything is beautiful. So when you get to spend a little time in someone's truth, it just softens your heart to them.
Scott?
That's so much more eloquent than what I was going to say.
Well, aren't you sort of used to it? Because you sort of experienced this on Felicity, of like the Team Ben or Team Noel. Like, so were you sort of prepared?
You're aging, both of us, in front of a lot of people. Yeah. Look, I think we're very fortunate that the writers of this show, starting with Shonda and the entire writing staff, have a wonderful ability to lift characters up one moment and bring them down the next. And the fact that she's been able to do that with not just one or two or three of these, but every single person. At once, someone is a hero and a villain, and it is amazing to watch. So, yes, I and Bellamy were the underdog for a while, and the characters you rooted against. But the writers have a very beautiful way of crafting these stories so that pretty soon you find yourself maybe not rooting against them, and all of a sudden you're rooting for them and against the other person, and it goes back and forth. And I think that's the beauty of this show. You root for Huck and Quinn to be together, and then you don't want them together anymore, and you root for Abby and David to be there, but then you like Abby with Leo, and David's okay by himself because he's kind of a dick, and but he wasn't a dick before, and David was always a dick. Yeah. He's not here, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But they have this amazing ability to do that, and I think that's what's so fun for all of us, to get to play these different parts of all these different characters. They are fully fleshed characters, and it's a joy. It really is.